Hey guys, this is Shegun Chat 247. I train traders how to trade in harmony with the market. So we're looking at the pound US dollar. We had a strong move yesterday, which um which had a follow through today as well. I actually posted a trade not on the pound, but I was explaining that the pound had more to the downside. I think when I checked the price yesterday again, we saw the rally took place. And this move yesterday was the what we call the emotional trading day, because the end of wave structure, it happens also in the US dollar Japanese yen. Okay. Emotional trading, card yen, which is the one that we took, emotional trading, and these ones happened before the pound and the euro ones happened. Okay. The reason this type of moves, we all, I'm sure you wish to be able to have this move every single day. It doesn't happen like that all the time, but the reason this type of moves occur in the market is because there's an unfinished business or incomplete auction to one side of the market, and before a a directional move can take place, the book must be balanced, and that is why you see this type of move. And at the end of the day, once they finish, you will see a turnaround in the price. Okay. So that having said that, we have an idea in our mind, okay, way before these things are happening or these things happened. That high there is a high that we are interested in, okay. That is 136.32.6. Okay. So I'm just going to, without wasting too much time, go straight to 5 minutes chart. I want to observe the movement of price from the low to where we are, and if we have an information. And as you can see all the way, where's the line? This one. So that's the lowest price yesterday, and what we are looking for is the pullback. We are looking for the pattern for the pullback. We don't have anything here, we don't have anything here, nothing here. Well, we have something here. Okay, so this is very important. So from here all the way from the low to that point, this is the only place we have a trend changing pattern. So I'm just going to label the high. So we could easily use manipulation high, so we know what to do with that. And as you can see, I've explained this many times, there are two types of breaks that normally happen once we have a trend changing pattern. Is that we have first one break and a failure, or three breaks and a failure. With this one, the price action is giving us one break, so we can delete this now. The price action is giving us one break because we've seen a failure below here. Okay. In terms of entry, we can take a trade somewhere here, but in you have a lot of potential in this trade if we are going to get a sell. So knowing that, we don't need to rush to take this trade. Time is 6:28, so we have a setup which is a perfect setup. You have to think about two things: your risk and your reward. Okay, I can take the trade now using this high as a risk, this point, but actually I can be more confident taking the trade at the, let me just make a label. I'm more confident taking the trade at the sell point there, okay, which is 136.106. That will be a confirmation break, and I have all this level. Let's use short position. So if we go short here, I have all this level. This is a momentum low. I have all this level, okay, as a target, and I'll be risking that. Okay, so if I take the trade here now, even though I may have a smaller risk, but I am more susceptible to a break. And once that price breaks the high, that means it's no longer one break, is it? It's now two breaks. Then the third break will likely happen. Okay, so this is the way we think in probabilities. Basically, we want to take a trade, but you have to think about both side of the market. You want to think about the positive side and the negative side. Negative, I don't like the word like that, but not even positive or negative. You want to look at the, if it works out, then you can make an interpretation in your mind to what that means. There's no right or wrong in trading. This is the game of you make some, you lose some. Okay. Well, the goal is to make more than you lose. Okay. And that's why I don't like using negative and positive when it comes to trade outcome. You analyze the market, then you quantify the risk based on technical indications. Okay. Is the price going down or is it going up? If I buy here, will I make money? What is the likelihood of being profitable? What is the likelihood of not being profitable? So for me, the scenario, for me, the highest probability scenario is not to take a short where we are, even though it is, I have a reason. If I take a short here, I have a valid reason because of this ABC down, okay, and also a break of this midpoint, which is the structure. Okay, but the confirmation comes below here that now I have a higher probability. I'll probably say 60, more than 60% probability that this structural low will be broken. And if that is the only structural low before this point, okay, there's nothing below it. That, what am I doing? This is what I was gonna do. Everything below it is air. There's nothing else. This is just an empty space. Okay, and that is why I would rather take the short here than to take it there. Now I would rather take it here, looking for a break of the structure for a capitulation move, than to take it here, because from here the buyers may still come in again. Looking at the time, we have the Tokyo session, London manipulation in the morning. All that might actually interest the banks to hold on to this price and make accumulate more orders. That is why I don't want to be taking the trades here. Okay, you may not have a feel today, and it may feel, but anytime it feels, I will be interested in taking it to the short than taking it where we are right now. Buying, I'm not interested in buying the pound because this price point here we have identified for a very long time, and eventually price got there, and now we know what we are looking for in order to take the trade. So that's a quick one this evening. If you like what you see, give us a thumbs up. My name is Shagun Chatu for 7. I wish you a successful trading week. God bless.